Now, time for the worst of 2019. Now, when you hear press of that a movie's bad, you don't really automatically just rush off to the theater and you want to see a shit show happen in front of you and pay to see a shit show happen in front of you. But alas, sometimes you get your hopes up and then you're hit over the head with a bag of bricks that someone jumps out and says, haha, fuck you, you were wrong, this movie shit. And boy, I was duped on quite a few of these movies. Now, since I didn't see every single terrible movie, my list is the first half are just movies that disappointed me. So the first five are movies that just disappointed me. The last five are movies that kicked me in the groin and I puked all over myself of how disgusted I was with these movies. So 10, The Lego Movie Part 2. Just disappointed. Not as good as the first one. 9, Men in Black International. Completely wasted opportunity of not a terrible idea of rebooting the Men in Black franchise with two very likable, charismatic leads, and they do jack shit with it. 8, Midsummer. Now, Ari Aster is a director that I'm very interested in seeing where he's going. This movie, however, not a bad idea, but it just reminded me too much of The Wicker Man and didn't really leave too big of a lasting impression. 7, The Curse of La Llorona. Ghost movies are done. Every trick's been played. Try and impress me. 5, 6. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Glass. Aesthetically and mostly acting wise, this movie's good. It just dropped the ball in the last act, and there's some plot holes that greatly annoy me. 5. This is where shit gets shit. The Secret Life of Pets 2. It's a kids movie. I mean, honestly, how hard is it to make a kids movie? Now, I get you have kids movies, that are really for kids, and then you have kids movies that can have a lot of adult jokes like Shrek and, shit like that. This movie just doesn't try. It's an incoherent mess, and it's just focusing on all the wrong things. 4, Hellboy. This movie is another thing where you can see a good movie slowly kind of buried underneath all this other shit, but it just never truly gets there. 3. This cut is still fresh. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. 2, X-Men: Dark Phoenix. Man, Matthew Vaughn started this new franchise so promising, and just to see it just get tossed into shit with characters that I generally love and was so excited to see, and then it's just tossed into shit, and it's like, what the fuck is happening with this movie series? It's the 90s in this movie, and none of them look like they're gonna be Patrick Stewart or Ian McKellen in about 10 years. Okay. That's just one of the problems. The other problems is they tried to rush at least 2 movies worth of shit into a 2-hour movie, and the end result was just shit. 1, Terminator: Dark Fate. This is just a bad movie. They didn't even try to do anything original or good with it, and they were just bitch slapped the fans of the original 2 right in the face. And the only good thing out of this movie is that it bombed so hard that I think we're safe, and we should never, ever get a new Terminator movie. This is the worst of 2019, and this was brutal. So let's hope 2020 we can get some better stuff. Hopefully.